Right. Hello, everybody. Testing sound. Hopefully, you can hear me. Um, yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of some time off work, but I thought I'd just come on and have a little stream in between and tell you about my adventures so far. Well, I say adventures. It's not really, it's not like I've been halfway around the world, but I have been up to Scotland. So yeah, I've had a great time. I had a few days away to see one of my brothers lives up in Scotland. He lives near Glasgow, quite near Glasgow, and yeah, good to get my Scottish side. Um, my wife is actually half Scottish, and so I guess my kids are a quarter Scottish, and I think in my family there's probably some Irish back there. My grandfather's surname was Murphy on my mum's side, and I've got ginger hair, blue eyes. I don't know if you can see my blue eyes. Um, so yeah, there's probably some there's probably some Irish and stuff back there. But yeah, it was great. Went up to see him. He's about it's only about 3.5 hour drive away. But obviously with kids that's multiplied because you've got to stop. You're always somewhere for about an hour with the kids in between. And it was great. But what we didn't realise is that the day we got there was it that same? Yeah, yeah. No, it was the day we got there. Got there, said hi to everybody. It was great because he's got two kids as well, similar ages to my kids. He's got two boys, I've got two girls, and we're just enjoying a beer and that. And he said he'd put the football on for me because obviously the English women's team. We didn't know obviously back when we arranged to go and visit that they were going to be playing the final, right? So we were watching that, and half time we went down to a local rugby club near his where they had like a bar and they had it on the telly. I was quite surprised actually they were watching it on the telly up there, but it's interesting because I thought they'd be with us. I thought they'd be with us against the Germans. We have to fight the Germans, and but no. Yeah, more for me. There's still very much the anti-English sort of sentiment amongst the Scottish. They really didn't want us to win at all. So that was a bit strange because we were wanting to sort of like really support the English, the lasses. And I could tell that the people around weren't really wanting us to win at all. Um, but they didn't mind the celebration though. Like my stepbrother, it was funny. I think he joked something about it. When she got that final goal in, and then she took the top off, and she was running along in this slow motion camera footage of this lass just bouncing along, and he was like, "How the celebrations are, right?" mm. Fair play to them. I'm over the moon that they won. That was great. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure over the last few days there's been lots of talk about that, so I'm not going to go into that too much. But yeah, I was just a bit surprised by the how kind of the anti-English feeling is still very strong up there. We're not all that bad. Um, I suppose. I mean, where I live in the north, we're quite close to Scotland anyway. But um, what I do like, I was talking to my brother about it, about how like the Romans, this massive empire over a long time, you know, through massive areas of Europe, all the way through sort of to Turkey, and they sort of that area, the Roman Empire spanned to the east really quite far. I think, I'm not sure if it went as far as Iran or somewhere near there, but it was massive, wasn't it? Like the influence was massive. Got all through England, got all the way up to Scotland, and then we're like, nope. No, I'm not messing with these. We're not messing with these lads. We'll back off here. In fact, we'll build a wall. We'll build a big wall, right? I just think it's hilarious that they can just go through and conquer everything and then get to Scotland and be like, no, 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 we're not having it with these boys. In fact, my brother he was telling me that apparently somewhere near Glasgow there's like a little bit of a wall where the Romans apparently they first started building like I guess the original wall, but they didn't get very far because they just got absolutely routed and chased away. And so obviously Hadrian's Wall had to be built, quite a fair bit further south than that. But apparently, he didn't really go into the details. I guess I'd have to look it up. But apparently, there's like a smaller little section where they attempted to try and build that first wall, but they were a little bit too far north. So the Scottish were like, "Nah, you're getting out of here," and routed them and chased them all the way back down south. Um, but yeah, it was great. We actually, surprisingly, we got some nice weather for some of it as well. Like there was one afternoon, what was it? That would have been the Monday. yeah, it would have been the Monday. We took the kids out to the like a play park type area and stuff, and had some food. Came back, and it was really nice and sunny. So we were actually just able to chill. The kids were playing, just relax in his garden, have a beer. It was awesome because that hardly ever happens. I mean, it was just nice that the kids were kind of just amusing themselves and playing with stuff, toys and stuff. So we were just able to chill, and that's yeah, it's a nice feeling. I'm not quite used to it, but I'll show you something. Let me see if I can share. Where am I? If I open this, sorry, I'm quite slow with computer stuff. Right, here we go. If I click this one, nope, that's the wrong one. Boom, a moment. There we go. He's got this little dog as well. My brother up there. This is Ted, his little dog. It's a cute little dog. I mean, I like dogs. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not overly a dog person, but I do like dogs. But yeah, he's still sort of puppish. He's about 2 years old, I think, or just about to turn 2. Really energetic, just always sort of trying to jump up and play with you and stuff. Nice-natured dog. So yeah, it's good fun. I just like that picture. That's one of his. That wasn't from when we were there. I think this is a picture my brother took. You know, I don't know, last summer or something, or during a few months back. I don't know, but there's Ted. So yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I think most dogs are good boys. In fact, pretty much all dogs are good boys. The ones that aren't, probably they've got bad owners. You know, if you've got a dog, I don't know. It's a subject I don't know much about, but generally the nature of most dogs I've found to be very nice and friendly, and he's a really good little boy. So yeah, that was good fun. So we had bit of a chill out, a few drinks. Nice to see you, bro. If you see in this video at any point, it was great. We really enjoyed it. Thanks for having us. You know, and one thing as well is just while we were there, his eldest daughter was just setting off to a holiday. She was going to fly out somewhere, so her mum was getting a little bit. I think no, she was fine, but I think she was a little bit nervous about it. It's the first time she's going off on her own, sort of thing, on a holiday, and she's in her early 20s. I mean, just sensible lass and stuff. But so I was joking with her, saying, you know what you should do? So when you get there, just find a random scooter, motorbike, take a photograph of it, and message your mum and say, hey, it's great, I've hired this motorbike, like I've hired this scooter, and it's really fast, it's great. And you don't even have to wear a helmet here, and stuff like that, just to wind her up. But she was like saying, no, see, my mum, she'll take it seriously, she'll actually send somebody out, she'll send somebody over to to try and make sure I'm alright. And I was joking as well, saying, you should Google image like a picture of like an ecstasy tablet or something, and then just say, like, message them saying, oh, I had a headache, but like some people here are really friendly. This guy just gave me this pill. This guy gave me this paracetamol for and it look, you know, is it all right? It looks all right. But just joking. She's obviously not going to do that, but it would be funny. Let's see what else is doing. So yeah, Scotland's the Lioness is winning. The English team were winning. We were kind of really in the wrong place to watch it, you know, surrounded by Scottish people. But it was good, and congratulations to them for the win. What else? Yeah, so it was at Hadrian's Wall. Nothing much going on really. I had a quick look at the news a second ago, but there's nothing really I want to talk about tonight. I'm just in holiday mode. I'm in chill out mode. Going to be visiting some more family as well at other places in the country, and I just love this kind of time of year. Just seeing family, it's good. It's what it's for. If you get the opportunity to just visit family, you know, that's what it's all about. So yeah, and in fact, one thing that's good about this this sort of time off as well is my other brother. He lives all the way down in Cornwall, so I hardly ever see him. But where we're meeting up, we're sort of meeting up somewhere. I don't want to give too many details on the internet. I'm trying to sort of say this without sort of saying particulars. But yeah, his kids as well, and my kids, they can all sort of play together for a bit and stuff like that. So that'll be cool. So that's that. So because of all that, obviously, I've still no further forward with that bracket for the motorbike. That's just going to take forever. But yeah, what else is going on? Oh, hang on, I should move this so that I can see if there's any chat, if there's any messages for anybody want to say anything. Anybody want to talk about anything? And let me just see, was there any news worth talking about? I mean, there's things going on in the world, but Formula One, yeah, managed to catch up with that a little bit while I was away. In fact, what I didn't know was that the documentary about it, I think on Netflix there's a documentary, and I never really sort of gave it much thought because I thought, well, you know, I've watched the races, but my stepbrother sort of put on a like an episode or two while I was there, and I found it really interesting because you get to see the sort of the what do you call, like the non-watered down version, like the non-sanitized version of, you know, where the team bosses are like sort of talking about each other and swearing about each other, and it's a bit more realistic. And I was like, oh right, I didn't realize it was this is quite fun actually to see the real side of things, because obviously, you know, you get your Channel 4 highlights and stuff, which are great, but it's all sanitized, and obviously they bleep out swear and stuff because, you know, it's for family thing. It's you know, at the time it's got to be family friendly. Whereas this documentary sort of goes into the sort of the realism of some of the rivalries and some of the things they say with each other, and when they're ranting and raving, and it's uncensored. So I quite like that because it's a bit more funny to see the real side of things. What else? In global news, I guess tensions are quite high around Taiwan at the moment. That is a bit concerning, just because of the ramifications of if anything kicks off there. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi going there seemingly just to help her portfolio of investments is I'll not go into it. I'll not go into that. But what was I going to say? There was something saying about like what can Taiwan do if China do invade. I don't know. I know that if there's any way that they could hit the Three Gorges Dam, I know it's quite far into China, so that would be hard to do. That would probably be one of the ways to devastate China the most, rather than just direct military sort of conflict. If you could take that dam out, that would catastrophically do a lot of damage to China. But sadly, a lot of people, a lot of just normal civilians would die, so that would be awful. Yeah, it's not a good one. I mean, obviously the hope is that it's just China just leave things as they are, but they're getting bolder, and I hate to say it, but America is kind of looking weak. Yeah, what to say? Well, we've all seen how a certain person handled Afghanistan and did everything wrong. Yeah, okay, maybe I should leave it there. Maybe I should leave it there. But it's not good for world stability. Yeah, so we'll see what comes of that. I think over the next week, there's quite a lot of China has quite a lot of military exercises and drills and stuff all around Taiwan, where they're testing things and firing things, and then it's a bit like, are they just going to keep it as exercises? I really hope so. Yeah, not good, not good. Not good. So yeah, I had a little look at some of the headlines, but it was mostly depressing stuff, so I thought, no, I don't want to talk too much about that kind of stuff on YouTube. Yeah, just keeping an eye out. Let me have a look at the chat. Let me see, what are we on? I've been talking a while longer than I thought I would be, actually, because I just came on to say a quick hello while, you know, while I'm on holiday, just sort of visiting people. But yeah, I might leave it there. So yeah, been listening to some more Scottish music, trying to get in touch with my Scottish roots. You know, I was like, you know, asking Alexa to play Loch Lomond, and it came up with a Runrig one, so I was like, yeah, okay, stuff like that. So I don't think I'm very good at the accent though. Should I ever go Scotland there? Yeah, it's not like you're England. No, oh, Scottish. No, I'm not very good at that. No, I don't think I'm very good at the accent. But yeah, love going up there. Really beautiful place. I guess it depends what time of year you're there. I mean, you know, if it's if it's grey and raining the whole time, wouldn't be so good. But it was pretty good for us. Nice, sunny, beautiful hills. Yeah, stopped off briefly near the Gretna, the famous Gretna. I was explaining to my 13-year-old why Gretna is a famous place about the whole thing with the laws with marriage and how it used to be that younger people, if they wanted to get married, but in England they were of an age where they needed parental consent, but in Scotland, at 16 they could get married without parental consent, so people used to elope. And Gretna was one of the nearest places, in Scotland where they could go, so it was sort of famous for people going there, eloping and getting married and stuff like that. Because she didn't know any of that history of that. I mean, I don't know loads about it, but I just know that's what it's famous for. So we briefly stopped off there to get a bite to eat, and ended up to see my family. I think that's it. I'm running out of things to say really, because I'm not doing like a big in-depth thing about any certain subjects or news or anything. Just wanted to come and say hi and show my love for Scotland. They don't reciprocate when it comes to the English if there's sporting events going on, but yeah, it was good. It was nice. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the screen over here just to see if there's any news headlines that catch my attention, but no, nothing. There was something about BBC may have missed chances to explore concerns about Tim Westwood. I don't even know what that's about. I know Tim Westwood used to be a radio DJ. I used to hear his name years ago on the radio, but why? What concerns? What's I might click on it. I might have a little look. Let's have a little look. Let's see. Share screen. Conduct. I have a daughter creeping up outside the office. Okay, now I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end the stream there. Okay, now I'm gonna end the stream. Right. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great summer holiday if you're on holiday. If you're not, keep on keeping on at work. Whatever you're doing, have a good one. And I'll catch you on the next stream. Alright, see you later.